Rose is here?
Welcome to part 3 of our Village of Shadows run through the Resident Evil Village game. In the first 2 parts, we went through the introduction and then survived the lycan attack that seems to have decimated most of the village. Still a few running around. You'll notice that I point out Book 6 is there, but for some reason I didn't click on it. Didn't look at it closely enough to get the icon, the actual in-game icon. Obviously, Bookworm 6 doesn't come up on the screen while you're playing. It's added in post-production. Anyway, that's, as far as I know, that's the only file out of the 47 I miss. I haven't quite annotated all 19 videos yet, but as far as I know, that's the only one I miss out of the 47. You saw us use Lockpick again. As I explained in the last episode, we have a few lockpicks left over. The Cat Burglar achievement requires you unlock 15 locks with lockpicks. There are 8 locks available per playthrough of the game, so you have to play at least twice, and you have to get most of them. 7 and 8 to get the achievement. But there are 10 lockpicks that you can find. You find the lockpicks later. If you were playing through without the extras from previous playthroughs, you wouldn't be able to open the 2 that we've already opened. Here's another achievement, or challenge. I guess it's a challenge. The Geologist challenge in the game requires you to shoot down 15 precious minerals, and you see that's the first one we found. Once again, if you missed the first 2 playthroughs, I want to explain that this is a complete playthrough. I am going to go to every corner of the map. I'm going to click on every object I can remember to click on. I'm sure I missed some here or there, but most of I hit all the big points for that, I'm certain. Kill all the foes. I think I find most of the main treasures. I'm sure there might be, some rounds of ammunition or some metal like that I might miss here or there. As the videos play, I also put the tracking up there for various different achievements. There you saw that was the 7th entry in the Bookworm achievement. I miss a grave right here. I don't know if I get to it later, but Eva's grave. Miranda's daughter Eva is buried there, near that tree.
Guess this leads to the castle.
If you watched our last episode, there was an awful lot of action. That lycan attack with 30 plus lycans and Urius. That's probably the peak of the action. I mean, of course, there are going to be boss fights in the game, but that's probably the peak of the action for the whole game, is right there in the beginning of the game. Right after you make that really long introductory walk through the woods in the night, and all of a sudden you're thrown into the fire crucible. Inside this church, we'll find the next geologist. Number 2. At this point, I'm still manually placing the text, manually animating the text, and frame by frame. So it's still a little jittery. Give me a little time to get better at it. So now he knows where Eliza's house is. He heard on the radio just before the real major lycan attack. He heard on the radio Eliza saying, "Come to my house if there are any survivors out there." So now he knows where that is, and he's gonna head in that direction through this field. There's a couple of shacks to look through first. There's a surprise coming up here pretty soon. They made this harder, much harder on Village of Shadows difficulty than it was on standard or casual. Not just by making the foes faster and more aggressive, but they add some foes here that were kind of surprising to me. I think I go ahead and decide to go to the other shed first. Again, our weapons are all maxed out and we have infinite ammo on them, so I'm only picking up ammunition simply to sell it. We still have a V61 handgun to upgrade, and that was a reasonable surprise that instead of just being a normal lycan, it's one of the armored larger ones. And the weeds are still, or the grain is still shifting around there, so I'm convinced there's something else that's going to come out. And when it doesn't, oh, surprise, there's also an archer. The archers in the Village of Shadows difficulty here, they're better aimed than I am with the sniper rifle, I'll put it that way. They are really dead on. And now I'm stuck between looking for the archer and trying to decide if that thing's going to eat me. Did you see that archer already hit the... I mean, look how fast those arrows are coming. But typical to most video games, archers don't take multiple shots. So Magnum round from that far away. Now you see him running, so there's another one of these armored guys. If you think that branch is in your way to see the video, you just imagine me trying to shoot through it, trying to aim. Can't see. Okay, so in the other standard and I didn't play the game on Nightmare or on hard. I've only played it on standard, casual, and then making this Village of Shadows run. But on standard and casual, 2 wolves would have been enough. That was 3 if you count the archer, and 2 of them were armored. But there's still 2 more to get. 2 more of the standard guys. But I sort of learned my lesson during the lycan attack that I'm not as overpowered as I think I might be. I'm right powered, so I'm being a little bit more helpful. There would be a goat of warding up there if I've already collected them all, and once those collectibles are collected, you can't get them back. Even if you start the game all new, they don't come back. You can only collect them once, unless you delete all your saves and get rid of the cloud slaves as well.
Shit.
Cutscene coming up here with 2 of the survivors.
Close the door, please.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louise's house. And she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet, girl. He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. And don't move until I get those gates open.
You'll notice the cutscenes are all in first-person perspective. The game was originally released as first-person only. The only reason we're able to play it as third-person is because of the Winter's expansion, Winter Season Pass. Here's our 3rd outhouse for the When You Gotta Go achievement. so I mean, if you've watched early on videos, people publishing, they published all in first person, was because that was the only available mechanism. We try to avoid first person play. Jackie, it makes her nauseous. The difference between what her eyes are telling her and what her ears are telling her just is too much. So she can't even stand to watch the other professionals that have posted in first person, to watch their video of it. Nonetheless, me playing and jerking the camera around. So we were very excited when we found out that the DLC for this game allowed you to play it in third person. She had to skip all of
We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father?
I don't know why us knocking on the door would elicit a response when his knocking on the door didn't.
Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
But that's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan. Wait here. I'll check on the others.
The first introduction here, if you hadn't seen it before, you're thinking, okay, there's these characters. I'm going to have to know their names. I'm going to have to, know something about them. They're going to be part of the story going forward. Turns out not so much, but it's again giving you the full experience. A picture book. You'll see me save. You get enough save points. Auto saves, saving's probably not necessary, but
Come inside. The others are waiting.
The fuck is
another
this?
long cutscene.
Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Right, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left. All that's left? There is no one left! A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch, and you! You drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing, and expect to be all safe? There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Put a sock in him, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa. Where is your husband? Did they?
No. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's it. He went to fetch help.
Let us pray.
For him. For all of us.
Good idea. Come. Gather.
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda.
Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
That prayer. I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean the hag? Dumb bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect us.
What are you doing?
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Father!
Elena, no, stay back!
No, let me go!
He'll kill us both! We have to go!
Let him go!
Elena?
I said no! Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Father.
Hey, that wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing. Elena, no! There's nothing you can do! Papa! This entire place is collapsing!
So this next sequence is well, I want to talk a little bit of first about Elena's father, Leonardo.
No, we're getting out of here. Together.
He's changing like he's a werewolf, and you're thinking, okay, well, that's kind of common werewolf lore, but later on, they talk about the lycans being formed when they put these parasites in them, the cadu. It's part of the megamycete mold construct, and so it's really odd that he would change there, because unless he was previously already experimented on, I don't know why he would have had a cadu too. But it fits with the werewolf thing, so certainly the first time you play through the game, it seems kind of consistent. Later on, it felt a lot less consistent to me. This next part seems much less consistent to me, and it was odd the first time. There's a truck in the building. That means there was a door that truck came through, presumably back there behind it. You never really get a good look back there behind it. But, like, why does he feel the need to drive it through a brick wall up here to try to get through this doorway?
Step back.
He's got
Bust out with this.
2 brick walls that he needs to go through going this way, when presumably there's a door that they didn't build the truck inside this building. So, shouldn't he just back up and go through the garage door, if you will? Anyway, I find this an odd sequence. I thought it was odd when it happened. I almost didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing, because it was it's not clear to me. There's a door, presumably an external door, but that's an external wall too, fortified external wall, and the truck just turns over.
Are you all right?
It seems to still be
Let me back up again.
upright,
Fire. There isn't any time.
but now they can't get back to where they were because the fire is spreading. So anyway, cinematically, it's perfectly fine. I mean, you need to do something. There needed to be some action sequence that was
Grab on. Hurry.
not overly wrought with long time,
Let's move.
but some way to make it where
Don't worry.
You and
try not to
Elena are
breathe in
trying
the
to get
smoke.
out.
I know. Thank you, Ethan.
It
Kind.
strikes me as one of those things that
I hope
people
you're
thought,
feeling
oh, this would be cool, and
You
then
too.
didn't bother to really make the story make sense.
Come on. It'll hold. There. That's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
Hey. Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I can find my daughter. My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death. And I don't want to be alone while you're... Father?
Elena, no. That's not him. Not anymore.
He said my name. Father!
Wait, it's not safe. Stay there. Come on. Give me your hand.
Ethan, go. Save your daughter.
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me. God damn it. Why is everyone dying on me?
No. So,
This is just too much.
I remember the first time I was wondering if we were going to have to try to protect her from all those wolves and everything else. I had this picture of a cringing young woman falling behind Ethan, me hoping I could kill the lycan fast enough to keep him from eating her. So it was almost a relief.
Don't get it.
But she was a good character. Hate to lose her. Another beautiful shot. Look at that lighting. Sun right over the mountains there.
This place is going mad. Why the fuck is this happening again? Shit!
As you come back out of first person, now you know I'm back in control. So all of his stuttering steps is me. You have the screwdriver that you picked up with the truck key inside there. And that'll let you get the other medallion that goes to the large gate that leads to the castle. Called it a medallion. I guess they call it a crest. So. It's your first glimpse of Miranda.
Stop! Mother Miranda! Hey! Who was... What was that?
You hear the church bells chiming again. I take a little detour, a little bit longer way through the fields. Allows me to pick up what's in this box. And some scrap metal down here to the left. No, another box. Then some scrap metal. The grain moving like that with the moving through it looks pretty good, but it's there's better ways to do that now. It's a little bit more realistic.
Yes, death has visited them all.
I love that old woman's voice and the cackle. So now, Ethan gave himself his own chore. He thinks that there's a possibility of Rose. The hag in the last episode, right at the end of the last episode, told him that his daughter Rose was here. And he's now convinced it's most likely up in the castle, because the castle seems like a safe place, I guess. So Whoever's in there might have the baby. A simple but fun puzzle. You don't have to line it up perfect. You just have to get in there and get it close. If you don't get it close, it won't work. But yeah, as long as you're reasonably close, it'll just do the final little shift. See that little turn after I let go of it.
Nothing but blood.
Now here's an opportunity for the Squawk shot. There's a couple of crows there. I already have the Squawk shot achievement, and I've got the wrong shotgun. I try to shoot it when it's going down, but I've got the wrong shotgun. You need the bird hunting shotgun, not the combat shotgun. It has a little wider burst, and so you're more likely to hit it. Of course, shooting it on the ground doesn't count. It has to be in the air. But so you're better off having the gun, just like as if you were bird hunting. Have the gun ready, about half aimed, walk towards the birds as they fly up, then shoot. Of course, if I was really bird hunting, I'd shoot them on the ground. But you're sport hunting. You're going to trigger a long cutscene here.
Well. Didn't think anyone was left. You must be pretty tough. Huh.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're not local. Even better. Mother Miranda's gonna love you.
And that's Heisenberg. He'll become one of the big foes later on in the game. You're gonna be...
Wait, you're whining. We're almost there.
Gonna meet the whole cast of characters here. It's almost sort of like a court or a trial. Not really a trial, you're not being accused of anything, they're trying to decide what to do with you.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you that you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu. My daughters and I will deliver to you.
Way ugly! I want to see! He's away!
Told you to shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, if a man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
to
that
keep growing. One day your head might actually fit your ego.
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Huh. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin.
Let's see what you're doing. Ethan Winters.
Get ready.
No, wait!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is mostly just running. I mean, there's nothing specifically for you to do. They can't reach you through that.
Run for your life.
The only real mistakes that you can make is don't go right there, go left.
Very nice, Ethan.
Gonna meet Urias again. You don't really have any control in this, you just slide.
You're still alive? Impressive.
You do have to get out of the room before that thing drops, but the time pressure's not real high. It's even on Village of Shadows, it's not. So, I mean, I don't know exactly how long I didn't stick around to test it, but I don't think it wasn't hard to get out. There's more there, so you need to be running. Once you get to this room, you're going to defy the laws of physics because this little tiny cubby hole over here that's not nearly as deep as those blades are long is somehow going to shelter you from.
For the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Magically, not only did it split the cuffs, but it got them both off of both your hands. It just seems totally improbable there. I'm also sort of confused by this. I mean, at first it seems perfectly logical. They're just looking at how they're going to kill you for game and sport and what will be the most fun way to watch you die. But later on it becomes a thing that you're supposed to be at a ceremony, and the ceremony is terribly important to Miranda. And so it's like it was planned the whole along that you were going to be at this ceremony. And so it's confusing that this kind of just, they were willing to just throw you away there at the beginning. Maybe she doesn't decide that you need to be at the ceremony until later, but you being at the ceremony is a topic that comes up with each of the four lords. Well, I don't know if it comes up with Donna, but it certainly comes up with Moreau and Lady Dimitrescu and with Heisenberg. So it's a little confusing. If the game's a little inconsistent there, they're basically telling you one thing and then later tell you something different. More crows for the Squawk shot. Again, I'm using the wrong shotgun, so I'm just shooting at the sky, wasting bullets. But I have infinite ammo, so. Not that, I mean, a good shot, especially somebody using a precision mouse, could probably pick those birds off in the air with this shotgun. I just find it easier with the other shotgun. It's not that this shotgun won't kill them or won't work. It's just, I'm not a good enough shot with it at any distance. It doesn't give enough scatter. You're going to meet the Duke here for the first time.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
Is this your first opportunity to sell some of the stuff that we've been picking up?
I have something special today.
You'll notice I make a huge mistake. I pointed out with some graphics here. No, don't sell those. I sold my 4 lockpicks. So silly. So now I've unlocked 2 locks of the 8 that are in the game, and I had 4 spare, and now I have to find the lockpicks before I can open
Find some
more
quality
locks.
ingredients and bring them to me.
That was really silly. We're going to upgrade our B61 here. I don't wind up using the gun. It's just a matter of I'm trying to get the veteran gunsmith achievement as well. And until you actually cannot get the
it's fine.
There are a couple. You can't get it until you get everything upgraded and installed. But there is a weapon that you don't get access to until after you complete Village of Shadows, the rocket pistol. And it winds up being kind of blocking to a couple of other achievements. The ones where you have to collect all the recipes, all the ammunition recipes that the Duke will sell you. And you have to make all the items and craft all the items that you can craft in the game. And
could Rose be here?
The Duke won't sell you the ammunition recipe for the rocket pistol until you have the rocket pistol. But you don't get the rocket pistol until you finished Village of Shadows difficulty. And so at that point, you don't need the rocket pistol. Turns out the rocket pistol is almost as useful as the bubble gun. The bubble gun was for what was that, Resident Evil Revelations 2? Yeah. So it's not even that useful. It's just sort of a toy. It knocks things around, but it doesn't do much damage. But you can't complete you can't get all the recipes until you own that gun. So you have to finish Village of Shadows, buy that gun from the Duke, then you can buy the ammunition for it, the recipe for making the ammunition for it, then you can make the ammunition for it, which will complete the crafting achievement. So there's work to do even after you've completed the game on Village of Shadows that can't be done until after that. It's kind of a strange way to set up the achievements, if you ask me. So we're making progress on the Geologist there. I'm going to be cutting the game here shortly after I read one more file for the Bookworm and save. The reason for the cut here is because I want you to start episode 4 with one of the best cutscenes in the whole game. It's coming up in episode 4, so stay tuned for that for tomorrow. And enjoy. We'll see you there.